breeze through. We're going to breeze through this presentation, and I'm going to give time for some questions at the end. This is something that I'm very excited about, and I believe that we're all going to learn from this course. So this is going to be like a mini course. So please try as much as possible to pay close attention. And then if you have questions, you can put them in the chat box. Also, please, this should be interactive. So, I may ask you to raise your hand sometime during the call. I may ask for some feedback. So please put those feedbacks in the chat box. All right. So let's move on. I believe most of us, okay, maybe not everybody here knows me. So I'll just say a little bit about myself. My name is Adeposi Okupe. I'm a husband of one wife and father of two girls. My background is in architecture. I have a BSc and a master's degree in environmental design in architecture from Unilag. These are some of the projects I think the biggest projects I've worked on in my small career. I'm still practicing, but how did I get into this whole finance game, this whole industry? Why do people call me the Wealth Crusader? Or how did all that begin? I have a personal mission to help the average person build wealth from scratch and solve the money problem once and for all. And this is a personal mission, and it's something that I've had to study. I've had to take courses. I've had to do a lot of trial and error by myself to figure out what works. I want to be able to help the average person to build wealth. Okay, and wealth is not just in money, all right? There's many facets to that. But this is what led me to the Wealth Crusade, even to blockchain technology, to investing and personal finance. It's also given me a whole lot of relationships, just a huge quality of life in the kind of people that I've come to meet, mentors that have poured into me, experiences that money cannot buy, and literally just give me a whole new outlook and perspective on life. So in this webinar, I'm going to talk about how you can raise money using a secret blockchain technology to fund your dream project or idea. Now, I will talk a little about blockchain. So for those of us that are new, so you really understand what's behind this, what's the foundation. I've made some pretty bold claims, right? Especially in the invitation. I'm going to show you how you can legally print money with your smartphone for the next 10 years, all right? So there are people that are printing illegally, but there are people also printing money legally. I hope you know that the people that print your Naira is not private businesses. It's not the federal government that prints the Naira notes. The Mint is actually a private business. So I want to show you how you can do that in digital currencies. And I'll show you how you can shop on e-commerce stores like Amazon, eBay, Alibaba, AliExpress without paying a kobo. Very soon we're going to be able to do that on Jumia and the likes, Konga and all that. And I'll end by showing you how you can win some amazing prizes. It's not bad if you can win an iPhone 12 Pro, Max Edition, MacBook, or a brand new BMW. These are just some things, just adjasa that you can win, all right? So let's quickly do a little bit of a background, and then I will tell you about the solution. So because we're talking about blockchain here, so I want to give you a bit of a background. There are a lot of people that have lost money in blockchain. It's a very new, still new, fairly new technology. It's about 11 years, going to 12 years now. Blockchain was first deployed in 2009. So this year makes it the 12th year. And one of the major reasons people lose money is low financial literacy. So it's not really a problem of cryptocurrency or blockchain. It's just some people just don't understand money, all right? They don't understand finance. They don't understand economics, basic economics, investing, So low financial literacy is something that we're not taught in schools. But if you are going to become wealthy or even be happy in life, you need to understand finance, at least to some degree. Also, there's something called high price volatility, meaning because the industry is new and the pool is still very small, So a shark can come in and just scatter the water. All right, I'm using an analogy. I hope you get it. Meaning the market is still very small. The whole cryptocurrency market is $1.4 trillion, maybe $1.5 trillion that's the whole money inside crypto. But the whole money in the world, in the financial system, is about $100 trillion. So you can see that cryptocurrency is still like 1%, 1.5%. And this anybody can come into this 1.5% and just manipulate the market. So that's why the price is very volatile. If a lot of people start buying, the price will move up quickly. If a lot of people start selling in a short time, the price will drop down. All right, and this makes the market unpredictable. Okay, now this is another reason people lose money. When Bitcoin is 4,000, they'll tell you buy Bitcoin. Your friends will tell you buy Bitcoin, like they were telling me. All right, when it was 9,000, we told you the same thing. Most people said no. When Bitcoin was 16,000, people said no. Oh, it's going to crash. You know, it's not stable. Blah blah blah. Scammers are using it. But when Bitcoin now became 60,000, and everybody was seeing it on CNN, BBC, you know, the news was all over in channels, TV, 9 o'clock news. That's when people start selling their their investments, their inheritance, their children's school fees, selling their house, selling their car to buy Bitcoin. And what happens exactly when they do that? The market starts to correct. It's as if they were watching them. Okay, some of you on this call may have experienced that. You know, the minute you buy, the price starts going the opposite direction. All right, and again, it's just volatility, and people sell out of panic. That's how they lose money. So I want to tell you about the Platin Coin ecosystem, the Platin Coin blockchain. And essentially, this particular blockchain was designed so that people stop losing money. All right, it has a specific purpose, and it's to be used as it should be a widely used digital currency and a source of passive income using blockchain technology. So they have that mission. I've been watching the project for 5 years before I actually got involved. I wanted to be sure everything was legit and reliable. The founder of this blockchain is called Alex Reinhardt. It's about 40 years old now, the guy, but he's a trained economist and a blockchain expert. So he consults for blockchain companies around the world. You can see him on stage there, actually at the largest cryptocurrency blockchain event in the world last year in Hong Kong. And he was also listed as the top 10 most prominent figures, or in the top 10 most prominent figures in cryptocurrency worldwide. All right, so it's kind of a big deal. The blockchain project was created in 2016. And then right now they have users in 120 countries, and coin is actually doing well. Let me tell you one of the important distinctions with this particular project. The reason why I told you why Bitcoin and the likes, most cryptocurrencies go up and down is because, right, demand and supply. If people are buying the coin a lot, it goes up. If people are selling out of panic or whatever, the coin goes down. So that's volatility. All right, it's not a good thing for investors, but traders love it. But PLC is using an innovative structure called a stable ladder growth. So they did not peg the value of the price to demand and supply. What that means is that even if you bring $1 billion, you cannot manipulate the market. The price is pegged to the community growth, the active users on the network, which is a more stable metric. Okay, so the price is stable, but it's not static. It grows from time to time, but it's stable, it's predictable. All right. The coin started from 10 cents, now it's 5 euros, but it's predictable. All right. And this coin is what powers the whole ecosystem. I'm going to share how that works with us. All right. So you can see that they've deployed a lot of products. So it's actually like a blockchain technology company. The way Apple has iPhone, iPad, you know, MacBook, iOS, right? That's the way they also have blockchain projects. And these are some of them here. You see, they have a marketplace where this works just like Gigi. You can go and buy and sell. Even as a user right now, you can go create an account and buy and sell. But the currency on this platform is PLC. So you can go, you can, whether it's a product or a service, you can list it there. There's also an online store, which I'm going to show you, where you can buy things without actually paying. It's not possible in traditional finance, but it's possible with cryptocurrency and with blockchain. I'll explain how that works. There's a crowdfunding platform which is like disrupting the whole finance, venture capital, charity, and fundraising industry. And you can also see some of the other projects they have. Crypto debit cards that, you know, works like your normal, it's a Visa or MasterCard, but you can load cryptocurrency onto it with their technology. And you can now use this, your normal card, as, you know, like your normal Naira MasterCard. You can use it in Jumia, Konga. You can use it at the filling station like your normal bank card, but it's crypto you load on it. So it makes the conversion, and then you can do that. They have crypto POS terminals where merchants or vendors can accept crypto, now any cryptocurrency. So you see, they are creating infrastructure for the entire industry, not just for their own project, right? So whether they want to accept Bitcoin, Ethereum, it's a POS that accepts cryptocurrency, but it's powered by this network. They have vending machines. Vending machines are not popular in Nigeria. The only place I've seen vending machines in Nigeria when I was in Unilag. I don't think I've seen anywhere else, but they are very popular in Europe and Asia, especially. Then they have ATMs where you can go send crypto to the ATM and withdraw cash, or you deposit, you know, paper that's cash, and deposit and fund your cryptocurrency wallet. So they're creating all these things to target the 99% of people, right? The everyday person on the streets, all right? And to bring cryptocurrency into your daily life, e-commerce, fundraising, you know, payments, things like that. So let me explain the technology that we are going to use, and I'll show you how these things are possible. Then I'll tell you how you can get started. The technology is called staking, all right? And staking is staking in a blockchain is the equivalent of fixed deposits, all right, in traditional finance. So when you have money in your bank and you say you want to fix it, so you're fixing it for a period of time, either it's 3 months or 6 months or whatever, or a year. So you fix it for a period to support the operations of that bank, and then the bank rewards you with, you know, profit or interest or whatever. Okay, so there's a reward for doing that, but you have to freeze for a period of time. So you have to have the account, you have to have money in the account, you freeze it for a period of time, and then the bank gives you a reward. So that's how fixed deposit works. But here, what we are doing is staking, but it's the same thing. You have coins on a particular blockchain, right? But you know, in cryptocurrency, there's a difference. In traditional banking, your money is not actually with you, even though you are seeing it on your app. Your money is with the bank, right? But in cryptocurrency, you don't keep your money with anybody. You keep your money on your wallet. Your money will be with you on your private wallet, whatever crypto you're holding. If you ever invest in a crypto project and they ask you to pay the money is on the dashboard, that's one of the red flags. So your money has to be with you in your private wallet. So when you freeze money on this particular blockchain, the blockchain generates new money. It's like it creates new currency, okay? And that's the technology we are going to exploit. That's what we're taking advantage of. So just the way, let me explain a little bit of foundational blockchain technology now. You know, the way the mints that I referenced earlier, they print money, that's the same way in cryptocurrency, we need people to print or create the coin. The coin doesn't just exist out of thin air. There are agents, there are people like you and I who are actually creating the coins, right? That's what we call mining. The people that mine Bitcoin, mine Ethereum, or whatever the coin is. But the way they've traditionally been mining is using hardware, your computer, right? Using mining rigs, mining servers, right? So it's about how fast your computer is, how powerful your computer is. That's what determines if you are successful with mining. But now we have transitioned to like mining 2.0, which is staking, whereby it's not about how fast your computer is, it's about how much money you have staked on that network or staked on that blockchain. So that's how that's what mining has transitioned into right now. So if you want to mine cryptocurrency, you don't have to go and buy a physical hardware and connect it to internet. You can just stake funds on that network, and then you are rewarded with more crypto. So that's what we are going to be leveraging here. Now, let me explain how it works on the PLC blockchain. It works just like your normal agriculture. So I'm going to use that analogy. If you wanted to start an agriculture business, a farming business, the first thing you need to do is you need to buy the farm. So everything here translates digitally. The way you buy a piece of land for the farm, so you could buy one plot, you could start at the back of your house, you could buy half a plot. If you want to export, you want to do commercial, you have to buy a lot of land, or lease a lot of land, maybe 100 acres, 50 acres, right? So the size of your farm will depend on the scale of your operations, all right? So if you wanted to invest or stake 100 million naira, then you need a big farm, because after buying that farm, the farm has a capacity. And I've listed some of the farms on the right there. All right, so that you can, so these things are on sale. They are actually products. It's the software that the company sells in place of the physical hardware. I hope you're getting the distinction. So the smallest one is 74 PLC. You can see there, and that's the capacity. It can take only 74 coins, and the cost is 78,000. Now, all these farms, they are 10-year leases. When you buy the farm, you have it for 10 years. It operates independent of the company. This is blockchain. You're dealing with the contract, the smart contract. You're not dealing with a company. When you activate it, you are the one doing the operation, all right? Just like mining. But those are the capacities. If you wanted to do a bigger scale, you buy a bigger farm, or you can expand, you can buy more. You can buy additional farms. But the whole idea is when you buy that farm, it's for 10 years, and whatever you now plant in the farm, so you have to buy the coins. After buying the farmland, you have to buy the seed. You have to buy the coins and plant in the farm. That's what we call staking. So you buy the coins, you load it onto that wallet, and you freeze it. That process of freezing is what we call staking. And the freezing cycle is 12 months. If you freeze coins, it's frozen for 12 months. And the blockchain now generates new coins at a particular rate of 30% per year, okay? 30% per year. So if I freeze 100,000, at the end of 12 months, I will have new 30,000 naira. If I freeze 1 million, at the end of 12 months, I will have new 300,000, not interest. My money never left my wallet. My money was with me, but because I froze it on the blockchain to support the activity of the blockchain generated new coins and gave it to me. So that is what staking is, and that's what we are exploiting in crowdfunding here in e-commerce. And I'll show you how, and even for investments. So there are people that come here that's how I came in on the investment and passive income first, before I started learning about the other applications in e-commerce, buying things for free, and then raising funds with the crowdfunding. So let's go ahead. I'll show you that. The other thing is, I said these guys have their own blockchain. This is one of the things you check before you put your money anywhere on blockchain or cryptocurrency. There has to be a blockchain, and bonus points if the project you are investing in has their own blockchain. One of the challenges I had when I first started with blockchain is I was investing in a project, and that particular project, they were building on another blockchain. So this project was building on Ethereum's blockchain. Ethereum is number 2 cryptocurrency in the world, the second largest blockchain in the world. And so it's pretty reliable, right? It's secure. But you know what happens? Like 6 months down the line, Ethereum blockchain itself started having some issues. And it wasn't a bad problem, it's actually a good problem, because the adoption was so high that the network, the transaction fees, just network fees, just skyrocketed. Like if I was going to send you $10 through Ethereum network, before it would cost me like maybe 500 naira. All of a sudden, because the traffic was so high, the network fee for transactions went as high as $100. So if I wanted to send you $5, I may have to pay $100. So it was ridiculous. It just halted a lot of projects that were built on Ethereum network. So that's one of the risks of building your house on somebody else's foundation. You are not in control. So, but these guys, they have designed and developed their own blockchain. It's millions of dollars to do a blockchain. So this, what you're seeing here is not a website, okay? This is a blockchain app. So they have developers, like it's a full project. You can see every transaction happening, the fees, the difficulty, you can see everything, right? The block size, everything, confirmations. So they have their own blockchain, right? And if you see on the left here, this blue icon, let me see, I hope you guys can see my screen. Okay, thank God, I just got that. So this is the blockchain. If you see the blue icon here, it says normal transaction. That means wallet transfer, ATM payments, credit card payments. You know, I sent money to your wallet. That's normal transactions happening on the blockchain. But when you see this, what's this? This yellow icon, it says minting transaction. That means somebody just created new money that did not exist before. That's what that yellow icon means. So this person just created 643 PLC. Let's look at how much that is. Right now, 1 PLC is €5. That's the exchange rate now. So that's about 2 million. All right. So somebody just created 2 million naira worth of coins now. And this person could be doing this every month. Right. The money comes, it's like per month. Whatever you are minting is per month. So this is a live blockchain. Let's go back to the slide so we can continue to see the applications. So you could actually come in here and just stake, literally for passive income, which is what I started doing. So since for about 8 going to 9 months now, I've been staking on this blockchain and I'm getting 2.5% per month. That's better than any bank or any instrument can give me, guaranteed, and I'm doing that for the next 10 years. So I moved some money out of Naira and I just put it here to preserve the capital, but also to build my wealth. Okay, so that's one use case. The other use case is what? So the other use case is what we're talking about, how to raise funds. So let me spend like 5 minutes on that now. If you're trying to raise funds for your business, raise funds for your dream idea, your dream project, you know, or you want to build a house, you want to go on vacation, you want to go on another honeymoon, you want to base whatever it is. Okay, the most popular fundraising platform in the world right now is GoFundMe. This is the #1, okay, in the world by statistics. And almost everybody knows GoFundMe. It's very popular. People use it for, you know, raising money for charity, you know, NGOs, social causes. You know, somebody wants to do a surgery. You know, it's more of charity. So GoFundMe is kind of tailored towards charity. Okay, you see the idea, or you feel emotional, you want to support them, and you just give them $10, $5, 1,000, whatever it is. In fact, I think these big brother guys used GoFundMe to raise money for some of their celebrities. I think they use GoFundMe. So that's that. The other one I want to show you is Kickstarter. These are existing platforms that millions, hundreds of millions of dollars are raised every year, and they've been on for many years, decades, okay, over a decade at least. Kickstarter is targeted towards business, startup, and entrepreneurship. So if you created a new type of wristwatch, and this wristwatch, you know, it cures cancer, you know, it checks your blood pressure, it can regulate your heart, you know, it's an innovation, right? And maybe you have developed the prototype, but you just need money to now expand. You need money to scale, maybe to do the first 1,000 pieces, okay? You can put that product on Kickstarter, and people from around the world can see that project and decide to fund it, okay? Decide to fund it, but then it's still like donation, but they are donating towards a particular project or a business project. All right, and Kickstarter allows the project owner to give these people rewards. So the person that does this watch will say, okay, if you donate $10, you can donate for free. Just help me, just tip me. But if you donate $100 and above, I will send you a personal handwritten thank you note, right? And I'll sing for you or something like that. If you donate $1,000, I will send you 2 pieces of this watch, first edition. If you donate $2,000, I will send you 5 pieces of this watch in different colors. So the person can give you some incentives for supporting them. All right, that happens on Kickstarter. But you can see, if you can see my screen here, in an interesting trait about these platforms is you can raise much more than you ask for. There's a funding period, so you can say, okay, I want to raise money for 6 months, all right, 3 months, whatever. You don't have set the period. But even though you have hit your target, if people still like your product, especially if they like the reward that you're offering them, if I give you 1,000, you give me 2, they can keep donating. They can keep donating till the funding period elapses. All right, after the funding period elapses, you get all the money donated. So you can see this person here has raised 300%. That's times 3 of how much they wanted to raise. This person here has raised 1,454%. That is times 14. So if you wanted to raise 1 million, he has gotten 14 million, and the period is not even over yet. So that's what happens in Kickstarter and GoFundMe. But the downside of these platforms, right, is that these existing platforms is that you actually have to pay that money out. If you want to support somebody on Kickstarter or GoFundMe, you actually have to pay the money to the person, all right? And that seems like normal, yes. How will I donate if I don't pay? But now with technology and innovation, it is possible to actually pay money without actually releasing the money from your custody. All right, and that's what I want to explain. I've already given you the technology, all right, 30% per year staking, but they applied it to crowdfunding. So that's where Platin Hero came about. Platin Hero is just Platin Coin applying their technology to crowdfunding. Okay, so this is where I need your participation. I want somebody in the comments to drop their dream project. So just quickly, I want to use it as an example. Just type what is that project you want to do that you need money to realize. So it's on the shelf, it's an idea you want to execute. Maybe you want to start a business, or you want to build a house in the village. Whatever, it could be charity, it could be business, it could be anything. But I want you to type it there, and then I want to put a figure, an estimate, how much, just for example, but give us an estimate. It doesn't have to be that accurate. So please, let's have some people. I know I can see we have 6 people on. I can see we have 6, 7 people on. So please, someone just type your, what would you like to raise if you had money? This is the project I would like to do. I want to use that as an example. Okay. All right, so this was our agreement. Our agreement was that we will be interactive. So please, I'm waiting for that. I'm waiting for that. Or else we are stuck. I need an example, please, from the comments. I'm waiting. You guys don't have dream projects. I don't know. I thought that was why we came on the call. I want to take someone's project and use it as an example. Okay, do I have people on this call? Please just, Adebola is raising her hand or his hand or her hand. Just type it in the comment. I want to build a house in Lagos. Take my family to the Bahamas. Okay, please put a price. Put a price. How much estimate will that cost? How much will it cost to build a house? How much will it cost to take your family to the Bahamas? By the way, there's actually a project. I can't find it now because of time, but somebody actually was raising money for vacation and the person got funded. So if you want to take your wife on a second honeymoon, it's something you can crowdfund. If people love the idea, you just have to convince them. You have to convince them, okay, since I want to raise funds to go for a bag training, how much? How much? How much? How much? I need your amount. So I want to explain how 15 million to go for bag training in Italy. Bag training course in Italy. Okay, so let's go with that because that's the only person that's given me a cost. So let's go with 15 million. For bag training. So that's a project. You put it on Platin Hero, and this is actually how the platform looks like. Let me show you. PlatinHero.com. You can actually check it. It's live. It's working. People are raising money there. So let's go back to our example. Now, what they did is that they took this technology and they have a patent for this. They have 2 patents for this technology. So nobody can just come and steal it and use it. Okay. You know, the platform, you are dealing with a blockchain. You're dealing with a blockchain. So the platform is going to ask, I want to raise, let me say for Cynthia's bag training course in Italy. So the platform says, I want to raise 15 million for Cynthia's bag training course. And I know that whatever I put, whatever people freeze or whatever people stake on this blockchain, I can generate 30%. I'm trying to get you the mathematical equation. So the question now is, how much should I ask people to stake, to freeze? I didn't say to pay or donate. They only require to freeze it in their wallet. How much should I ask people to freeze in their wallet so that when I generate 30% of that amount, cumulatively, it is enough to fund this particular project and still have some change left to give those people back as incentive? I'll say it again. How much? Now I want to raise 15 million. How much should I ask the community to freeze or people to freeze so that when they freeze that amount and I generate 30% in a year, it will be enough to fund Cynthia's back costs and still have some left over to give the people that donated or supported, to give them back as a reward. So this is the first platform that people can donate to a project. And number one, they don't have to pay the money. They don't have to release custody of their money. The money will be with them, but they are donating, right, by freezing. And they will still get some money back after 12 months, in addition to their money that will now be unfrozen. Okay, this is the very first platform that happens. So remember what I told you about Kickstarter and GoFundMe, that your money is at risk. You can fund a project and the person will just vote with the money and not do the project. Just take the money and go. It's donation, right? You can fund a business on Kickstarter and the business may actually fail. It may be genuine, but it may just not work. The person may get the wrong supplier, the ship may capsize. Do you understand? There's still a risk because your money has gone out. But in this particular platform, people can donate and still have confidence that, okay, their money is not at risk because they freeze the money and they still get additional coins. So let's do the quick calculation. Platin Hero is going to raise, so what they got is ×5. That's what the calculation comes to. So I'll explain how it works. ×5 of 15 million. By the way, this platform does not accept Naira and dollars. So you have to divide 15 million by €5 or 3,250 to get the amount of coins, the crypto. So let's do that. It's actually 4,615. This is what will appear. So this is what Cynthia will request for on that platform, because it's a cryptocurrency, it's a blockchain platform, and it's digital currency. So it's 4,615 coins that she will ask for. So Platinum Coin is going to ask people, the amount that will display on the project will not be this 4,615. It's going to be times 5, 4,615 times 5. It will be 23,000 coins that will be displayed on that project. So it wants people to donate 23,000 coins all over the world, right, on the platform. Whoever wants to donate, that will be the target. So 23, let's say 20,075. Okay, and that will be what? 15 million times 5 is what? 75 million. So that is the value, right? They have to donate times 5. Why is it that? Because by the time this thing generates new coin, new money at the rate of 30%, what would that be? 30% of 75 million is what? 30%, 0.3 times 75 million, 22.5 million. Okay, so it's going to generate 22.5 million in a year. That's 6,923. 6,923. Okay, that's the new coins. I hope we're following. It's very simple. She wants to raise 15 million. The platform is going to ask people to freeze 75 million. That's the target. Okay, when you hit the funding rate target, the platform will generate 30% in 12 months, but it's going to split it. Immediately, it's going to generate 20% first, and the 20% of 75 million, let me do the calculation so that you will not think it's Ojoro, times 20% is what? 15 million. Can you see that's the exact amount that Cynthia asked for? The 20% is generated instantly and given to her. She goes for a project. But now the people that froze to support this project, they froze for 12 months, all right? That's the contract. When you freeze on this blockchain, you are freezing for 12 months. That's the tenure, or you can call it season, whatever. So at the end of the 12 months, they will get the balance 10%, which is going to be 7.5 million. After 12 months. Can you see the genius of this platform? That means the people that donated, they've successfully generated money to give to Cynthia without parting with their money. They freeze money in their wallet. The platform generates new money and gives part of it to the project and still gives them 10% back. So even this 10% is still better than if that money was in your bank. All right, because inflation will eat your money, and then Naira and dollar are still playing cat and mouse. So this is just an amazing thing, because two things will happen. In fact, three things will happen. Number one, the people that were not likely to donate to support you before, because they now understand that they don't have to pay their money out to support you, they will be more likely to help you. That's one. Number two, people that were likely to actually donate will want to donate more. They want to donate more because obviously there's now a reward system. Okay, so they can actually get their money back with 10% after 1 year. And this is exclusive of Cynthia promising that, oh, if you support me with 10,000 naira, I'll give you when I come back, I'll do a leather bracelet for you with my training. If you do 100,000, I'll design a leather bag. Well, where I also just bag, I'll design a leather bag for you. If you do this, I'll design a briefcase. She can give some rewards or incentives. All right. So this is exclusive of that. This is exclusive of that. So that is the second benefit. The third benefit, sorry. I lost my train of thought there, but I've given you, I've given you the benefits. Those who are likely, they're not likely to donate. They will donate now because their money is not at risk. The second is that those people that even wanted to donate before, they will donate more because now they are getting their money back with 10% profit. So it's a win for the platform, it's a win for Cynthia, it's a win for the donors as well. So that is crowdfunding. And this, let me show you examples of projects. These are live projects. I took this screenshot from the website. This person wanted to just raise, when I converted the money to Naira, 650,000. Maybe this person has been selling with nylon and just wanted to do packaging. You can see the target here, 1,000 PLC. That's how much the platform put up that he wants to raise. But that tells you that what the person really asks for is 200. That is, they put ×5. They raise ×5 of the money. Okay, so that means if the real money the person needs is 200 PLC. When I converted 200 PLC to Naira, 200 times is 650,000. So that's what this person was asking. And this person raised what, 200%. They actually overfunded it. And this person will receive the whole money. That's like 1.3 million now. Okay. I saw somebody here who was able to raise money for his house. Now this is a small house. It looks like a mini flat, but he has done the foundation. He just wanted to raise, when I converted the money, it was like 3 million. This person was able to raise about 7 million, 2.4%. You see it, in 6 months, and 12 people that donated to this project. So you can raise much more than the target. It's just for you to put your project there. If it's charity, you need to explain it. If you go to platinhero.com, you will see a lot of examples. All right, this is the platform. It's live. You can create an account. You will see different projects there. This person is doing a wheelchair. This is a charity project. I will come back to talk about this promo project here. This is where you can win those things I said at the beginning. You can see all sorts of business, family business. This person wants to raise money for their family business, and there are so many. You see serious real estate projects here, serious real estate projects on this platform. You can see this one. It's a real estate project somebody is trying to raise money for. There's one other one that I love that I saw. Let me show you. This person wants to raise money for her dream project. She has land and she's raising money for her dream. You can see how serious people are. She's trying to do a one-of-a-kind estate. It's not in Nigeria, it's somewhere in Central Asia. And you can see that she already has the land. Maybe it's the family land, I don't know. But she wants to do a new type of an exclusive estate where they're not going to destroy the ecosystem. They're going to build with, it's independent, it's self-sustaining. They will not cut any tree. If you zoom, you see the kind of architecture they are using. So this is an exciting project. It's a dream project for somebody, and she wants to raise the amount, the funds. She has the master plan, everything. So this is a serious project. You will also see charity projects that people are trying to raise money for surgery. So let me show you one project in Nigeria that a lady is trying to raise money to help surgery for her 2 children that were born with congenital disorder. So this is a live project. As you can see, she has raised 44 people have donated, and the project is still on. All right. So these are live things. Your project can also be there. Can you see? So she has her children. They've been doing surgeries about the money. I mean, this is a kind of project you will put on GoFundMe. But when you put it here, people are more likely to donate, because if you tell them, hey, don't give me the money, just freeze it in your wallet, and you still get 10%. That's the revolution that is coming here. It's going to disrupt venture capital. It's going to disrupt charity, philanthropy, and all those industries combined. All right. So let's move on quickly. I've shown you the crowdfunding. All right. How to get started is another topic. I'm just showing you because of time. I'm showing you what's available, and I'll show you how to get started. Let me show you the e-commerce. It's the same thing. It's the same technology. They only applied the same technology 30% per year to crowdfunding, they applied it to e-commerce, and they also applied it to investment or to investors. So if I wanted to buy something, and by the way, this is already live. So if you go to store.coinsbit.io, that's the store. It's like an e-commerce store, but it's connected to Amazon and all the likes. And the whole idea is that you can buy anything for free as long as you have 5 times the money. It's the same technology. So let's say I want to buy an iPhone for $1,000. Let me delete this one. So you can buy, say as long as you have 5 times the required money, you can have it for free. That's the concept of this e-commerce solution. So what that means is I want to buy an iPhone of $5,000. Just remember how we did the crowdfunding. The platform is going to ask you for ×5. So if I wanted to buy iPhone 12 worth $1,000 or an iPhone worth $1,000, the platform will ask me to freeze how much? 5,000. As long as I have 5,000 naira, okay, in my wallet, the platform generates a cash voucher immediately. All right, 20%. And then the remaining 10% is given back to me after 12 months. It's the same technology. So I want to buy an iPhone of $1,000. If I have $5,000, I can get the iPhone for free, because when I freeze the $5,000 in my wallet, instantly, if I have it now, I freeze it, instantly it generates a cash voucher. This cash voucher can be Amazon, eBay, right? It could be Alibaba. This is also where we have Jumia, Konga, any e-commerce store. It gives me the voucher, the cash voucher. I can go to the store and buy the thing instantly with that voucher. All right, but I've frozen my money for 12 months. And by the time it's 12 months, my money becomes available, and I have 10% more. Okay, now guess what? I remember the last thing I wanted to say that I forgot then. By the time you froze your coins, you froze it at €5, 3,250 per coin. But in 12 months, this coin is stable, but it's not static. In 12 months' time, when you are unfreezing, the value of the coin itself has appreciated. So you may have frozen your coins at €5, but when you are unfreezing, it can be €50. You understand? So let's say you froze $5,000 in your wallet. By the time you are unfreezing it, let's look at it. $5,000 you froze in your wallet, but they gave you 10%, so 1.1. That means, after 12 months, you now have $5,500. All right. But the value of the coin has gone up maybe ×2 or ×3 or ×5 or ×10. Multiply that by that, maybe it's ×5. Your $5,000 has become $27,000, and you've just froze it. You've gotten the phone you wanted to buy, and now you even have ×5 of your money. If you had kept that money in the bank, it would have lost value. All right. And you can now take this 27,000 and take 5,000 out of it to buy the next iPhone the next year. You can use this to shop for anything as long as it's available. So you can see the products there. This has been launched already in Germany. They're doing the beta launch. All right, people are already buying things. We're getting the feedback. So once it goes glitch free, it was launched early this month in August. Once all the kinks are sorted, you can see Alibaba, Amazon, you see eBay, and the likes. All right. So you can see all the products. So once Alibaba, AliExpress, eBay, Amazon, once this thing goes free in Germany with the soft launch, they will blow it up to the world. Just the way Platinum Hero is available to everybody now, this will also be available. All right. So this is going to be crazy. So that is how you can do it. It's not available to us now in Nigeria, although it's already live. Once the beta is done in a few weeks, this will be available to us. Okay, anything down from I want to buy, what's this? AirPod, it's 5,000 naira. You have 25K, freeze it in your wallet, you buy it for free. Now your 25K may become, you freeze it after 12 months, you get 27.5. And if the value of the coin has increased, your money will go by that multiple. So that is all. Let me show you. We're done. Let me show you the promo, how you can win. So because they are launching the crowdfunding platform, they took a particular project and added a promo to it. All right, meaning if you support this now, you're not paying money, all right, you're only going to freeze the money in your wallet. If you support this project, you're entered into the raffle. And in that raffle, you can win a brand new BMW. This BMW there are 5 that are given away, and 2 have been won. It remains 3. So you can win this. There's a MacBook Pro, 50 MacBook Pros, 20 have been given away, so 30 still to go. So in the next raffle, another 10 MacBooks will be given. And you can also win an iPhone 12, 512 gigabytes. This is a brand new latest iPhone 12 Pro. Okay, 512 gigabytes. So this is about 845,000 naira when I converted the money. So 50 have been given out. In fact, somebody very close to me here won the very first one in Nigeria. So we screenshot it. Her name is Pastor Meg, and she won the very first iPhone that in the first raffle. Another person also on the team won the MacBook Pro. So that's very simple. If you come to Platin Hero, obviously you have to create an account, you have to buy the coin, and you have to freeze it in your wallet. I can show you how to do all that offline or do another training, but it's very easy. You can do it in 10 minutes or 5 minutes. So this is the project here. Let me just show you and then we'll wrap up. All right, so on this project, you can see they've raised 224,000 PLC. This is a live project. If you've been watching the news, international news, you would have seen all these fires going on around the world. And right now in Russia, Yakutia is the name of this city. It's been on fire for months. Millions of hectares have been burnt down to the ground. It's a very serious issue. In fact, it's an ecological issue now because of the pollution. And you can see how devastating this is. So a lot of people are displaced. They have to evacuate the city and they have to resettle them. So Platin Coin is using this project to raise money for these guys. If you see how much they've raised, 224,000 times 250, you can see that it's about 730 million naira. So it's a serious project, but all this money is going into palliatives and relief materials. But what they're doing now is that if you support this project, you are entered into a raffle. All right, and that raffle is where you can win the iPhone, the MacBook, or the BMW. All right, so if you come to this page, platinhero.com, look for the project, you will see all the details. All right, and you can see the lowest you can donate or support with is 2 PLC, which is 6,500. All right, so that's the lowest here. And it can go as high as what, 2,000 PLC, which is serious money. That's like 1.3 million or so. So this is how you enter the project. All right, very simple. You donate, but you need to have the PLC. You have to have gotten started. You download the wallet. For those of us that I invited, you can get back to me. I will show you how to get started. But the other great thing is, I've told you 3 things. 1, the farm for investment. 2, I've shown you this, the crowdfunding. And 3, I've shown you the e-commerce. But if you donate, another benefit of donating is, if you donate here, okay, you are going to be rewarded with a farm as well. So let me go back here and just tie that together and then we'll wrap it up. I said earlier that if you wanted to just do the investment, you have to buy the farm. You have to buy the farm, and the lowest one can take 74 coins. You see, and the cost of that farm is 78,000. That means this is a lease for 10 years. You have the farm for 10 years, but the maximum coins you can put in the farm is 74. That's the capacity, the maximum capacity. Okay, so if you wanted to start with this, you will buy this farm and then you will now go and buy coins, maybe another 50,000 coins to put inside, or you can build it up with time. But if you didn't, let's say you didn't have enough money to buy the farm you wanted to buy. Let's say you wanted to buy this one, but you had 60,000. What could you do? you could actually come to this donation, right, and donate, or let's say you donate 10. You want to donate 10 PLC. Okay, no, you donate 20 PLC. So 20 PLC, let me calculate that. 20 times 3,000. So that's 65,000. So I'm just giving an example. If you donate 60,000, 20 PLC, they're going to give you times 4 of anything you donate as farm capacity. So if you donate 20 PLC, you will receive a free farm of 80 PLC. That's times 4. All right. So instead of paying the farm for 78K and getting 74 PLC capacity, a smart thing to do is to actually just come and donate. All right. Donate 20 PLC, and then you get a farm of 80 PLC, and you still have your coins. All right. So it's just killing two birds with one stone. But you could also buy bigger farms. I mean, there are bigger farms you can buy. I came in on the investment primarily. Before I came in, I'll show you. I came in with this 1,200 euros, this one, in December last year. So right now, this is about 780,000 thereabout for the farm. And then I started freezing coins. So I'm still building this. This is my asset because I want to build passive income. I want to build it to the point where it's giving me ₦1 million minimum every month. So I need to build it up to it. I need to keep expanding my farm. And if you can see, this is my farm here. This is my maximum load. Can you see that? 2,730. So you can estimate the value of my farm and then the coins I've put inside the farm. All right. But I'm building that. So you can, if you have money in the bank, sitting in the bank, losing value, transfer that money, convert it to coins and freeze it in a farm here and start generating passive income. All right. So you can see the different farms here. The lowest one, 74. Can you see it? It's 120 euros. That's what I just told you now. It's 30% per year for 10 years. But you still have to buy the coins to put in the farm. The basic, which is the next one, can take 185 coins, 300 euros. The next one can take 370. So depending on the amount of coins you want to stake, right, you buy that farm and then you start buying the coins. Over time, you can take your time to buy the coins. But the sooner you buy, the better, because the price obviously can move high. So that is all. If there are any questions, please let me take like 2 questions before we call it a day. We've been in for about an hour precisely now. So let me take 2 questions and then we'll wrap it up. So please ask your questions. The only thing this requires, especially for the fundraising, is just adoption. Right now, we already have over 700,000 people worldwide. But part of my mission here is to build this community in Nigeria. I mean, we're a lot in Nigeria. I'm sure we're over 20,000 in Nigeria already on this ecosystem. So, but if we have a community we've built, it's easy for us to fund a project, okay? And if I just want to build the vision a bit, imagine we wanted to fund, okay, let me look for another, okay, Pastor Orwell says 100 million for a house in Lagos. So just imagine, we wanted to raise 100 million. Okay, let me just do a quick math here. If I wanted to raise 100 million for a project, multiply that by 5, that's 500 million. That's what the platform wants to generate, for us to freeze. Let's say we had a community of 1 million people, just 1 million. All right, do you think it's possible to get 1 million in the whole of Nigeria or even Lagos with 20 million people? Let's see, in the next 3 years, we have a community of 1 million people. In fact, in a year, we can do it. Okay. And we want to raise 500 million and we have 1 million. How much will each person need to freeze? Remember, they're not paying the money, they're just freezing it. So divide that by 1,000 and let's 1 million. And let's see. Can you imagine how ridiculous this is? That means everybody needs to freeze 500 naira worth of coins. 500 naira worth of coins. So it's as good as sending a message, okay, this month we want to support, Mr. Orwell's building project in Lagos. And, gone, it's 30 minutes, the money is raised. We could do that and do a school. A school is 300 million to do a world-class secondary school we want to build. And if you support this project, you can send one child to this school for free. Okay, so how much we need to raise times 5 is 1.5 billion. But let's say we are 1 million members again, divided by 1 million. Whereas you can see that when we have put numbers into it, it becomes very easy to achieve anything. So that's the power of numbers. Put it behind technology and you're literally unstoppable. Each person would need to just freeze 1,500 naira. Everybody on this call could do that. If we had a community, right, and there are extra perks. Oh, if you support this project, you can send a child to school for free in this school, one child to school as your reward. You understand? If you donate 10,000, you can send 2 children to the school for. So that's the kind of impact you can start creating. Just it's at this level. It's about vision. What do you want to do? Right? You want to build a bridge. You want to build a road. You want to whatever. Okay, whatever. An estate. The same thing for everybody's project. Okay, we just need that community. But while we are doing that, this same community, some are coming in as investments. Some are coming in for donation, some are coming in for e-commerce, but it's one big community, and then we can leverage that number to do anything. Okay, so right now you can actually put your project on Platin Hero, okay, but behind the scenes, we need to work on growing the community. And there are also ways you can make money by doing that. You can make money on the side by growing the community. I'm not talking about that in this webinar because of time, but for those who have gotten started, I'll show you how you can make serious money on the side building this community. Okay, so any question, please, before we wrap it up? I'll just use this title to wait for a question. We all get it, we all understand. Are we ready to get started? If you, let's see. I'm going to drop my WhatsApp number in the chat. So anyone who has my, can send me a WhatsApp message if you want to get started, ask further questions. And thank you for joining the Zoom. That's why I do these Zooms every day. So obviously the point is that if you've attended one, you like the idea, let's do this together. Get started, put your project on, get your wallet, start staking, let's build a community. Tomorrow I have another webinar, same time, 11 a.m., 2 p.m. You can invite people to that webinar, and then I can start showing you the other good stuff you can do with this ecosystem. Okay, thank you for joining me on this call. I appreciate you. Let's get started and let's start building that wealth. God bless you.